Well, good day to you all. Merry Christmas. Well, Christmas pretty much coming early for us, really, being in the position that we're in. Basically, what I want to do right now is basically reflect on the year that we've had and talk about what we can look forward to in 2014. And, well, basically, I put it, what we've had this year has been unreal, So what I'm wanting to do now, Christmas Day, kind of like a Queen's speech, but obviously a lot more important than whatever the hell she's got to say today. For me personally, I think I want to start by giving some thanks out to a few people. I'm sure everybody else will be unanimous with what I say right now. Personally, the first thanks I want to give out to is our manager Justin Edinburgh for masterminding what a magnificent year has been for us. 2013, arguably our greatest year, especially since our reformation. What the miracle he worked from day one, really. He'll tell you his first game, 3-0 loss against Southport. He'd been in the job for a couple of days, measuring up the squad that he had, and he inherited a talented squad, but he didn't inherit a great squad for the division that we were in. He had players that were Football League players who couldn't come to this to the conference. He had players that should be in Blue Square, South and North that weren't really good enough to be in our division at the time. And, he threw out the dead wood. He brought in a few season savers. Some of them are still here now. And instead of being in obviously we were in the relegation fight, but instead of being a shoo-in for relegation, we saved ourselves and went to Wembley. And then from there, it's just been nothing but good times. Last year was, last season. This year, 2013, for me as a County fan, has been the best, possibly me as a person, the best of my life so far. Obviously, I get the feeling now that there could be a lot more to look forward to unless he gets prized away by a bigger club. I'm not going to talk about that kind of stuff at the moment. Like I say, he masterminded something special for us all, and that's a thank. I want to thank him for that, and I also want to thank Jimmy Dack and the rest of the coaching staff that obviously had to be there for him to help him through it all as well. Our captain David Pipe, who works harder than anyone I've ever seen in football. I don't think I've ever seen anyone with so much heart in their game than our captain. And the rest of the squad as well. Aaron O'Connor, the top scorer, Christian Jolly, possibly the catalyst, the final piece of the puzzle. Midfield players as well, other strikers, Danny Crowe, he played his part as well throughout the season. Gilby, when he came, he made a massive difference. Lee Evans for making the difference for the points that we had in the earlier part of the season, and obviously the transfer fee we ended up getting for him because of his efforts. It was just spectacular. Our defenders were solid, especially towards the end of the season, and personally my favourite defender towards the end was Byron Anthony. I'm hoping he has a speedy recovery because I think we're defending well this year, and imagine how much better it's going to be when he comes back. Amazing. Lenny Pidgley, one of the I still think I'll maintain he's the best goalkeeper in our division. I think. Some people might say, oh no. Other fans of other teams will say, oh no. But you could see why he was once at Chelsea. Obviously, wasn't quite up to scratch on the level of Petr Cech, but you can see why they thought he may have been one day. But then for us, he's been magnificent. The backroom staff, well, not so much the backroom staff, the board staff. I think one person in particular doesn't get thanked enough, but his hard work last year made the club a lot of money. And James Watsy, fair play. I've never known anybody show so much dedication to the club. The same goes for the likes of Lisa Savage and Jordan and everybody else in the office. And obviously all the way up through the board, I think Dave Boddy's doing a good job. The board of directors, and the trust representatives all got the club's, the club's best, at heart. and obviously up to the chairman, Les Scadding, who basically, there's no way of repaying the debt really with Mr. Scadding, and I'm sure everybody will thank you the same way as I am. But then there's a few people who've sort of cut their ties financially with the club of late, but we wouldn't have been in the position that we were in to get the chance to go to Football League if it wasn't for their work in the past. Matt Seithel and Chris Blight. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty others, but there's just so many people that I'm feeling thankful for giving me the best year of my life so far. We've kick-started our life, back in the Football League with an absolute bang. I mean, we're promotion candidates again. People think that we're going to go up again. I think we could. Plenty of other county fans think we can, and I'm sure that the manager and the staff and the rest of the players, I'm sure they all think that we got a good chance as well. So I just want to reflect on what a great year it's been. Put out those thanks, and thanks to every county fan that I know, because you are the greatest bunch of people I've ever met. It's been an absolute pleasure to be able to live these great moments, but then it's been even extra special to live them all with all you guys. So thank you all. Obviously we got a few festive games. I'm thankful to be able to go to both. I'm going to be going to Wickham tomorrow, and I'm going to be going to Burton on the 29th as well. So happy days. Yeah, my work decided to pay me my hours in advance. Thank you very much for that, because I wasn't going to any of the games because of money. But I'm looking forward to it now. Tomorrow should be good. And obviously we're going to be helping obviously a couple of donations to the small council to help make them some more money, because I'm absolutely 100% behind what they're doing. For the fans, the community, and for the obscure areas of the club that people tend to forget about, like the ladies team and the academy that don't get any funding from, well, not much funding from the club themselves. It's great that there's somebody out there doing it for them. So, once again, Merry Christmas. And for those, if I don't see you before the actual night, Happy New Year to you all. And let's move into 2014, firmly together as we have been, and let's see if we can get ourselves promoted again. So yeah, take care guys, and if you're going tomorrow, I'll see you tomorrow up the county.